kale salad. For the ingredients we have 3 to 4 cups of kale leaves, 10 ounces of cherry tomatoes, 1 cucumber. We'll only be needing half of 1 red onion, half a cup of crumbled feta cheese, half a cup of extra virgin olive oil, 2 lemons, which will equal to 4 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 garlic clove, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and salt and pepper to taste. First, we're going to wash our kale, so follow me. Now that we've washed our kale, it's time for the cutting process. So when cutting our kale leaves, we're going to cut the stems off because it can be a little bitter. Like that. That's what we're going to do first before dicing all of it. The fastest and easiest way to cut kale will be to grab a few pieces and lay them on top of each other, preferably 3 to 4. Roll it up and cut thin slices all the way through. That gets you thin, nice pieces. Make sure it isn't too thick because you do have to eat it. And place that into your bowl. And do your next batch. And for the tiny pieces, literally just grab everything together and cut it. And we're done with chopping the kale. In a medium bowl, we're going to make our dressing. So that includes olive oil, lemon, garlic, oregano, salt, and pepper. We're going to pour our olive oil. Get 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. It should be around 2 lemons. Cut them in half. Take our little lemon squeezer. And I'm weak. Okay. does the job, so it's way better than using my hands. Easy. Okay. Last one. Okay, this can get a little messy, but that's okay. Now we'll need our garlic. So an easier way to peel the garlic is not to do by hand. Take a knife, a flat knife, enough to cover the entire garlic, put it over the garlic, and one hit should easily remove, oh well, hit it harder. Make sure you hit, oh, okay, there we go. The skin is now, that's it. Oh, that's it. Now that the skin has been removed, mince the garlic. Make sure it is finely chopped because you don't want a strong bitter taste when eating the salad, so and toss that into the mixture. Now we're going to take a teaspoon of dried oregano, sprinkle that in, and about a pinch of salt and black pepper to taste. I like black pepper, so I'm going to put a little bit more. I'm going to take a fork and mix that well. Now that our dressing is ready, we will pour it into the kale, just like this. You can use your hands or put on gloves, either way, but your hands will smell good after, and mix it. Make sure it's fully coated, that there aren't any dry spots. It smells really good. And then we will let this sit for about 30 minutes. I'm going to keep the salad here while I cut up the rest of the ingredients because it smells so good. Next we're going to cut our tomatoes, cucumber, and onions. Now we're going to take our cherry tomatoes and pour it into a bowl. Easy. And wash them. Now that the tomatoes have been washed, we are going to cut them into halves. This is a very tedious process, so bear with me. Now we're going to cut our onions. We'll only be needing a half. So keep one for another kale salad recipe. And start peeling it. Cut the ends. Makes it easier. now that it's peeled, we're gonna go wash it and cut this into cubes. I'm gonna cut this in half right here. Maybe even a small section on top. And start from this side. Don't go fully to the end so you have a grip. Okay. And then go this way. They should invent goggles to wear while chopping onions. This should be good enough. It doesn't have to be too small, but make sure it's not too big. Now we're gonna put this into a bowl. So now that we've cut the onions, we're gonna cut the cucumber. The cucumber has been washed. I'm going to be taking an optional step, which is peeling the skin of the cucumber. You don't need to cut all of it off, just the thick portions. And once again, this also smells refreshing. Looks good. That should be good enough. We're gonna cut off both the ends. Discard that. So we're also going to cut this into cubes, the same shape as the onions. So first, cut this in half going this way. Turn it 90 degrees. Cut it going this way so that you have 4 pieces. And then cut all the way down. Alright. Again for the rest of the cucumber. And this is what it should look like at the end. Now for our last and final step, which is putting everything together. So, cucumbers, onions, and tomatoes. Take our little tongs and give that a good mix. I've mixed it all together. And your kale salad is ready. It's bright, colorful, healthy, and very delicious. You can leave the salad in the refrigerator for up to 48 hours. It tastes way better tomorrow, but... So I'm gonna try it. It tastes so good. That's so good. That's so good. And now we're done. Thanks for watching.